when he comes to a P. Diddy party. This is what happens to the white man. When they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them.
When people think of Sean Diddy Combs, they picture flashy suits, sold-out concerts, and million-dollar deals. But here's the real question. Is Diddy actually the one handling all the business moves behind Combs Enterprises? Or is there a quiet genius working in the background while he takes the spotlight? Most fans only see the fame, but behind every empire, there's a brain making sure the money keeps rolling in. Today, we're pulling back the curtain to reveal the true mastermind who helped turn Combs Enterprises into a billion-dollar empire. Let's count down the facts. 10. Combs Enterprises is more than just a music brand. A lot of people still think Combs Enterprises is just about music, but that couldn't be further from the truth. This is a multi-industry holding company that manages all of Sean Diddy Combs' ventures across fashion, media, beverages, tech, and wellness. It functions like a serious corporation, not just a celebrity project. The company's portfolio includes major brands like REVOLT TV, a platform focused on hip-hop culture and Black voices, and Ciroc Vodka, a massively successful liquor brand launched in partnership with global beverage giant Diageo. Then there's Sean John, Diddy's clothing line that helped pioneer the streetwear to luxury crossover, and Aqua Hydrate, a performance water co-owned with actor Mark Wahlberg. More recently, he launched Empower Global, an e-commerce site dedicated to promoting Black-owned businesses. All these ventures are operated under the Combs Enterprises umbrella. With such a wide reach, it's clear this isn't run like a traditional celebrity brand. It's a well-organized machine with business strategy, investment planning, and leadership at its core, and that's exactly why it's still growing today. 9. Diddy's vision, but someone else's strategy. There's no doubt that Diddy is a visionary. From his days at Uptown Records to founding Bad Boy Entertainment, he's always had an eye for what's next. But when it comes to running the day-to-day operations of Combs Enterprises, he relies heavily on seasoned executives who understand business mechanics. Diddy brings the vision and public influence, but he's not the one creating legal strategies, managing supply chains, or handling licensing deals. That's the job of a strong business team. And the most notable member of that team over the years has been a woman named Dia Sims. 8. Meet Dia Sims, the real MVP behind the curtain. Dia Sims joined Diddy's business world in 2005 as his executive assistant, but she wasn't just making coffee or booking meetings. With a background in marketing, pharmaceuticals, and government contracting, she quickly became one of the smartest people in the room. She rose through the ranks, eventually becoming president of Combs Enterprises. During her time there, she was the driving force behind Ciroc's explosive success. Under her leadership, Ciroc went from selling just 40,000 cases a year in 2007 to over 2 million cases annually by 2014. That's a 4,900% increase, and it didn't happen by accident. 7. Ciroc was almost a flop until Sims stepped in. Before Diddy got involved, Ciroc was just another struggling vodka brand. It wasn't selling well, and most people hadn't even heard of it. That's when Diddy and Sims stepped in with a new strategy. Instead of trying to make it a vodka for everyone, they positioned it as a premium lifestyle product. They pushed it into nightclubs, music videos, and red carpet events. Sims was responsible for structuring the deal with Diageo, the British alcohol giant. But it wasn't just branding. She worked on distribution, retail partnerships, and legal compliance too. That multi-layered strategy turned Ciroc into a billion-dollar brand. 6. She also led other major brands under the Combs umbrella. While Dia Sims is best known for her work with Ciroc, her impact stretched across nearly every major brand within Combs Enterprises. One of her standout roles was with Aqua Hydrate, the performance water company co-founded by Diddy and actor Mark Wahlberg. Sims was responsible for ensuring the company's operations ran smoothly, from logistics and marketing to strategic growth. She didn't just help promote the brand, she built the internal structure that allowed it to scale. Her leadership extended to Sean John as well, where she helped revitalize the fashion label and make it relevant again in a competitive industry. Sims also contributed to the growth of REVOLT TV, helping shape it into a space where Black voices and hip-hop culture could thrive. she wasn't just an executive ticking boxes, she was involved in big picture planning, product development, and major partnerships. While Diddy was the face that made headlines, Sims was the one building the business behind the scenes, making sure every part of the empire worked together like a true corporate powerhouse. 5. Why Dia Sims eventually left Combs Enterprises.
We're a relatively small group. Combs Enterprises is about 230 employees, but when I'm in most business settings, most people find that shocking.
In 2019, Dia Sims announced her departure from Combs Enterprises after 14 years. She had already served in almost every major leadership role at the company, and her exit was seen as the end of an era. She left to become CEO of Lobo 1707, a premium tequila brand backed by LeBron James. But her time at Combs Enterprises left a lasting mark. In fact, many industry insiders credit her for building the infrastructure that allowed Diddy's businesses to scale so effectively. After she left, the company began restructuring many departments, a sign of just how central she was to its operations. The quiet team keeping the engine running today. Even after Sims's departure, Combs Enterprises continues to operate smoothly thanks to a strong executive team. One key figure is Ciroc Brooks, who currently serves as president of Combs Global. Brooks has a background in finance and corporate strategy and previously worked at organizations like Bain & Company and the NFL. His job is to keep Diddy's business portfolio growing. From acquisitions to partnerships, Brooks is now the one making sure the business stays profitable and competitive. He leads a team of marketing, legal, and operations professionals who handle the real work behind the scenes. 3. Diddy's role is now mostly public relations and vision today. Diddy's main focus is on brand image, major business decisions, and public influence. He acts more like a chairman or founder than a CEO. He shows up for big announcements, partnership signings, and product launches, but he's not sitting in on daily business meetings or legal briefings. In an interview with Forbes, he once said, "I empower my team to make decisions." That's a clear sign that while he is still very much the brand, the people keeping the wheels turning are the executives around him. This approach works because it allows each part of the company to run with professional leadership. 2. Combs Global, a rebrand with bigger goals. In 2023, the company officially changed its name from Combs Enterprises to Combs Global. This move signaled a shift from being seen as a celebrity-led group to a more serious multinational brand. The rebrand was announced alongside new business initiatives in tech and financial empowerment for Black communities. Diddy said the goal was to make Combs Global a world-class platform for diverse entrepreneurs. But again, it's the executive team, led by Ciroc Brooks, that's building the partnerships, securing funding, and setting timelines. Diddy continues to guide the vision, but he's not doing the legwork alone. 1. The business model is built around delegation. Here's the truth. Combs Enterprises became successful because Diddy knew when to step back. He didn't try to be the expert in everything. Instead, he surrounded himself with brilliant minds like Dia Sims, Ciroc Brooks, and other experts in legal, branding, finance, and tech. The company was designed to run like a real business, not just a celebrity passion project. Every brand under Combs Global, from Ciroc to REVOLT, has its own dedicated team. That's why the empire keeps growing, even when Diddy isn't in the spotlight. The smartest move he ever made wasn't launching a brand. It was trusting the right people to run it. So now you know, while Diddy might be the face of Combs Enterprises, the real business genius behind the empire has been a combination of sharp, experienced leaders like Dia Sims and Ciroc Brooks. It's their strategy, planning, and consistency that turned a music mogul's dream into a billion-dollar empire. If you found this breakdown interesting, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and make sure you subscribe for more stories that show the brains behind the brands. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.